Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Well folks, each year we go up north, the Heitkamp family that is, and take our annual fishing trip up to Eagle Lake, north of the border. And once again this year we stayed at Cedar Point Lodge with Pat and Sharon. We have a fantastic time there each and every year. And this year I had the pleasure of taking my wife along with my son, my youngest son, Josh. The other family members couldn't make it this year, and hopefully next year we'll be able to. But we had a great time up at Cedar Point Lodge. Pat and Sharon do a fantastic job to make sure that their customers and their patrons are taken care of from day one to the last day that you're at camp. We had a fantastic week of fishing. The weather wasn't always the best, but what can you do? I should know for one that you can't control the weather. But the fish really didn't care. We caught over 350 to 450 walleye for our week. Plenty of northern pike, plenty of smallmouth bass. We didn't have any muskie or lake trout, but still we had a fantastic week. Here, this video is just going to show you some of the highlights that we had this past week. As you've seen in the video, we used a number of different presentations to help us catch the walleye. We did a lot of casting, and we do that every year. We seem to do a lot of casting. I enjoy doing that, quite honestly. And what we were casting with, what I've had the best luck with, is the Shadow Rap by Rapala. That worked really well last year and continued to work really well this year. Josh and even myself and my wife were also throwing the Rapala X-Rap, a fantastic lure, great lure for shallow water, and most of the water that we were fishing was less than 6 feet. But we were also pulling plugs just to help us find the walleyes, and what we were using at that point in time was the Shallow Shadow Rap by Rapala. So we were using a lot of Rapala plugs with a lot of success the entire week. Cedar Point is a full-service lodge. It has a full-service docks and full-service bait shop, full-service lodge and restaurant. Folks, whatever you need, Pat will make sure you get. You can rent boats, electronics, bait, you name it. Again, whatever you need, all you have to do is ask, and it's going to be all part of your trip, and it's going to be a trip that you're going to remember for an awfully long time. So again, Cedar Point Lodge.